I had no doubt we were going to come back. You know what I mean? Like, credit to Boston. You know, they did what they do. They made a lot of tough shots, made a lot of threes. But for us, just continuing to fight. You know, I think for us, just continuing to be that team and be persevered. And Ty Jerome and George Niang and Evan, who else was in that lineup? Craig, like, stepped up big time for us and allowed us to stay in the game. But we're going to be that team. We're going to continue to fight. This is a great test for us. And unfortunately, we didn't get the win.
What did you learn about your group overall today?
We're just like the group I thought we were, you know, with this just continuing to fight no matter what, up, down, you know what I mean? I think that's, like I told you this morning, like just a test. That's just a big test, you know what I mean? Whether win, lose, or draw, it's just a test. And, you know, obviously you want to learn and through wins, you know what I mean? But we lost tonight, but there's a lot we can take away from good in the second half and a lot we can learn from in the first half to get better at.
Kenny said in the first half that he didn't think the offensive process was great and took the blame for it. Did you think you guys had a good process?
Yeah, I think it was on myself and DG a little bit too. You know, I understand it. And they got to give them credit too. You know, they took us out of our stuff and kind of switched the matchups, but continue to be that team. And then we figured it out in the second half. But, you know, like I said, it's just part of the process, just figuring things out. We didn't overreact in here. We came in, knew what he had to do, and came out in the second half and executed it. But, you know, when you're down 17, it's an uphill battle against a team like that. But it's on all of us, you know, not just Kenny. And, you know, we fixed it at half, but we continue to get better.
In what way, if at all, did their switching in the first half take you guys out of your offense?
I think it's got a little too stagnant. You know, we were kind of watching each other. And I think for us, just continue to get to that ball movement. Also, we didn't push the pace. You know, we didn't necessarily. They did a good job of being physical. We weren't able to get up the floor and attack and really get into the paint, create. You know, Sam Merrill in the starting lineup, you know, having 0 shots, you know, in the first half. I take that on me. You know, that's why he's out there. It's what he does, and he wasn't a threat. And you see how we started the second half right to it. So, like I said, it's just part of the process and learning, you know, and continuing to get better. But credit to them. You know, they're the defending champs for a reason, but we'll continue to get better and be ready.
Were you surprised that they didn't review that late play from Tatum?
I thought it was worse than what it was. I just watched it. It was just a reaching foul. I just happened to hit a part of his body and it hurt. But I thought it was worse in the moment. So if he would ask me in the moment, probably, yeah. But, you know, it's just a basketball play.
As you mentioned this morning, championships weren't going to be won tonight. But how would you describe starting the season 15-0? What was the streak like for you guys?
It was fun. I mean, you know, when you're playing basketball, good basketball, and obviously winning games, whether it's blowouts, close games, come from behind wins, you know, you enjoy these moments. And for us, you know, it's great to be a part of history. We wish we would have kept it going, but like I said, there's no championships in November. This is a great part of the season. Now we just continue to we're not losing 2 in a row. That's the goal. Like, you know what I mean? All right, there's another goal for us. You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing. But, you know, can I say I thought we were going to go 15-0? I told you that this morning. No, I didn't think that. But, you know, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. We're a good team. You know, we have a lot of things that we can continue to get better at, and guys are continuing to step up as a group, and we'll be good.
Now that it is over, how much did you want that streak?
Oh man, yeah, for sure. I mean, I didn't want to not play the Charlotte game. You know what I mean? I was fighting everybody on that. You know what I mean? But it's a process. You know what I mean? Like, you got to enjoy it and understand it's a bigger, you know, goal in mind. But for us, it's definitely, you enjoy these things. It's, you know, I was, you know, a kid kind of when Miami went on their 28-game win streak, and then Golden State goes on their 24. You want to be a part of that. So definitely, you know, you want to be a part of history in that regard. But it's, you know, it's a thing in the past. It's over with, and you know, it was a good run.
You said. Sorry, did this feel like a kind of a measuring stick game for you guys in that two good teams playing each other? You get to put some things in the back of your mind that might be valuable.
Yeah,
later?
I think you can learn a lot from these matchups. I think, you know, you don't just say this is the end-all, be-all, you know, but I think you can learn a lot from what we did, you know, and a lot of things that they did well, a lot of things we did well, a lot of things we did poorly, and we can adjust to. You know, we didn't shoot the ball particularly great as a team, but at the end of the day, you know, just we find a way to execute, and that's what you can be proud of. And, you know, when you play against the defending champs, you play against playoff contenders or championship contenders, you always want to continue to come out and fight. And then the NBA Cup, you know, you want to go to Vegas. We want to, you know, find ways to win that as well. So it's definitely a measuring stick. You want to see where you're at, but not hold too much weight on it, because at the end of the day, we're going to continue to build, and we're not going to be the same team now that we are in April.
What did you think the way Evan played tonight, particularly in the third quarter?
Man, big time. He set the tone for us. Obviously, Craig, Ty, and those guys in the lineup as well. But, you know, when he's in there being able to create, dominate the way he did, you know, that's what he does. And it's continuing to be aggressive, and that's just part of the process, continuing to move and get better and better. And, you know, we saw this against them in the series last year. You know, he's continuing just to grow and get better, and, you know, that's who he is.
Last one. You stayed down for a while. Where did he get you, and are you okay?
I'm good. Yeah, he got me here, and I was just praying to God I didn't have a concussion. You know what I mean? Like, that's my only thing. But like I said, it was play on the ball. He's got bony shoulders, so I hit his shoulder, and, you know, it is what it is.
Okay, thanks, guys.